what I never realized when you talk about some of these smaller leagues, especially down south, is how unbelievably racist the audience is, especially when you're kind of riling them up with a lot of these, anti-white kind of antics.
Right. Crazy.
So basically the audience was calling you the N-word, with a hard R every time you were in the ring, right?
Yeah.
So how does a black man really deal with this level of abuse?
Well,
you gotta stay prepared. Is what it is.
I told Ricky Morton that I had a problem with them calling him. So he said, New Jack, if you can piss them off to the point where they want to call you, he said, you're doing your job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I didn't see it like that at first because I was still green. So I really wasn't used to that kind of you know what I mean? So if I could go and cut a promo and make white people mad enough to call me, then I was doing my job.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, at one point, I guess a little white kid walked up to you and rubbed your arm.
Yeah.
Tell me about that situation.
He came up to me and he rubbed my arm. And he was like, I asked him, I said, I thought he was gonna shake my hand, but he rubbed my arm. I said, why'd you do that? He was like, my daddy said if you get close enough to a black person.
Heard a knock on the door. My bad. Let's continue it.
And touch him, you'll turn black. And I was like, you little. You know what I mean? And he turned around and ran. He ran away from me.
Okay.
What?
Did you ever have situations where you actually, punch someone in the audience for saying things like that?
I won't be surprised.
I chased the guy out of the building one time.
What he said?
He was calling me.
Oh.
And I jumped out of the ring and chased him out of the building. And the cops were chasing me and I was chasing him. You know what I mean?
What?
But he got away, so I never got him. But I mean, it was like they would do it and it was just like it was a guy Georgia sport.
Damn, if he can run that fast, he probably mixed with a little bit of black, right? If he can run like that, a little bit of Bruce Jenner.
They would do it all the fucking time.
He can run like that?
Oh, they would call you the N-word and then run out before you could catch them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's freaked up.
I remember I just interviewed Mark Henry and me and him were talking. And he said that he experienced the same type of thing sometimes where dudes would call him the N-word and he would actually confront some of the guys in the audience and be like, I'm going to close my eyes and you can go ahead and punch me as hard as you can.
Bad idea.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah,
man, it's unfortunate.